Your question.
Okay, my question is with regard to filing bankruptcy. What amount of assets are you allowed to have? Like in my situation, I would have a rental home. Would I have to get rid, even though that rental home has a mortgage on it, would I have to get rid of my rental home in order to file bankruptcy? Or
not necessarily. The only way to keep the rental home is to file in Chapter 13. In Alabama, your homestead exemption is $5,000, which is really low compared to other states in the United States. And your personal property exemption is $3,000. So if you do have a rental home, that's a non-exempt asset. And the only way that if you intend to keep it is to file Chapter 13.
All right. We're going to go, we've got somebody else. Do we have somebody else on the line? Is that what you're trying to tell me, producers? Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and take our next phone call. I don't have a name or a location, but if you don't mind, okay, I'm told now that it's Shane from Foley. Hey, Shane, what's your question tonight?
Hey, how's it going? I didn't hear the last question. This may be a repeat, but I was wondering about keeping my house. I'm considering filing bankruptcy, and I want to know if which type allows me to keep my home and cars that are financed, or if that is even possible.
Shane, it is. If your equity in your house is less than $5,000 per person, $10,000 jointly, you're eligible to file Chapter 7. If you have more equity than that, which is the difference between the market value of your house and what the payoff is, we have to push you into Chapter 13. But usually you can keep your house, which is a very important thing.
Okay, and you had something you want to add?
Well, I was going to ask Jamie, on the first caller you said, you mentioned about the exemption. Explain a little bit about that, because I think a lot of people get confused.
Well, it's the part of the assets you get to keep, basically. You get to exempt that amount. Anything over and above that, we have to protect.
Okay.
Which is really important. In Mississippi, the exemption for the homestead is $75,000. So is $75,000. So more people can file Chapter 7 in Mississippi, as opposed here in Alabama. Most people file Chapter 13.